Hello guys, welcome to the second session of this video tutorial. What we'll be doing in this session is to create the chat box layout. So right now let's just navigate back to the code view and I'll briefly explain some things here. What you have here is just the HTML code blocks. Here you have the title, the body tag and the head tag here. So right now we'll just name this, call it Chatout. Chat. Let's just call it chat. Save that, then open up our body tag. Right now we need to open some div tags and later on we'll style them. So right now let's just open some div tag. So right now let's just open the div tag. I'll call this the header. Let me just copy, maybe lazy here, but just copy it and paste it 4 more times. Call this the chat on the chat box, and this call it the input, then this call it the footer, call this the footer. Okay, that should do it. Now all we need to do is to put a CSS right here and start styling them. Before the closing head tag, let's just open the CSS style block. Here we go. So right now all we need to do is to assign some classes to it, or better still give it an ID, whichever one that suits you best. So let's just go with the first one. So let's style the head. But before we style the head, we need to add one more div here. Instead of calling this the hair, we'll call it container. So let's take the closing div tag here just before the footer ends and put it here. So let's start by styling that first. So let's say class container, let's give it a width of 50%. The reason I'm not using pixel is because I want it to be responsive. So height, put it on auto, so it should expand according to the content. Then let's give it a border of 2 pixels solid. Then let's give it a red will do. Then that should just go for the container. So let's close that up. Now let's apply a class for the header. So we'll call it header. Now let's give it an height of 100%. Yeah, 100% should be okay. 100 pixel should be okay. Your width, give it 100%. I want the width to expand across the entire container, so give it 100%. Then we'll give it it's 100 pixel is too much. Let's give it 60 pixel, and let's give it a line height of 60 pixel as well. The reason is because we want to center align. We want to make whatever is content to remain at the middle, up, down, and left, as well as center. So what we need to do right now is to give it a background. Sorry about that. Give it a background color of black, and save that. I should just do for the header. And what we have next is the chat box. So let's give it a class of chat. Now, like we said, the chat, let's give it a width of 100%. And height of 380 pixel. Then a background color of white. Let's give it a white. Then let's give it a font family of area. Give it a font size. Give it a font size. Give it 18 pixel. Then I think that should just go for now for this. Then the input, let's give the input what we need to do right now with the input, let's give it an height of 50 pixel, a width of 100%, then background 100%. Let's give it a background color of light gray. That should just do. And now what we need to do next is assign a class to the footer. Call it footer. What do we do? Let's give it the background color and give it a black, and height of 40 pixel, 40 pixel, width 100% because we want it to expand to the length of the container. Then give it a line height. Sorry about that. Line height 40 pixel. Give it a color. Give it a color of white. So right now that should just do. For the footer, remember for the header we didn't give it a color, so let's just add color to it in order for our text to display, because the background is black, so we have to give it a color of white to make our content in there display. There we go. We just successfully styling the different div tags. So right now if we go to our design view, this is what you have here. You have your header, your container, your header, and the rest, but there is no styling to it. So let's apply a class to our container and see what happens. Here we go. Before this closing tag, let's give it a class and call it container. So close this, then take down this closing tag. Sorry about that. Take out this closing tag and put it just below the footer and save it and preview. There you go. This is the container right here, but it has been able to at least do its job, but the container is left aligned. So if we preview in browser right now, you see what I'm talking about. So let's just see it in the browser. And why? Bear with me, my system is a bit slow. An alternative, let's just use a live preview here. There we go. Right now the container is left aligned, so let's go back and solve that problem right away. So now we need to go back to code view, back to our code for the container, then let's give it a margin of 0 auto to center align it. Save it, go back and refresh. There you go. Our container has been center aligned. So let's give it a margin of 50 here, then auto. That should just be able to place our container right at the middle. Okay, let's add the margin top of 20 pixel. Save, then refresh. There we go. At least there's a little gap between the browser and the container itself. So let's go back and do the rest. and see how the container comes up. So let's apply a class here and call it our header. Then as well apply one more class here and call it a chart. At the same time apply a class, call it input. Then let's apply one more class and call it footer. There we go. Save. Then let's preview in browser. Here you go. Now you have everything in place right now, but this container is still showing there. So what we need to do right now is to go and remove this write-up from the container, save and preview again. There you go. This is the header, this is the chat box, this is the input field, and this is the footer. So right now we need to increase the input a bit, its height. So let's give the height of the input 80 pixel wide. That's good. So right now we've been able to come up with our layout, but I also want the container to at least, I want to add a little to the border of the container. So I'll make it 4 pixel. There we go. Good. It's looking good right now. The border around it is looking good. So let's add text. And right now our text for the header is right here. So what we need to do right now is to add a little line of code to make the set align center, and also add the correct text to it. So let's go back for our header. Let's put text align center. That should solve the problem of the text alignment. Then for the header, let's call it OWOCT chat box. Save that and preview again in the browser. There we go. So right now go back again to the header and add one more class, one more line of code. Font size, let's give it 24 pixel. Then let's give it a font family of Arial. That should just solve it for the header. Oh, sorry. This line of code is meant for the header, not the chat box. So let's paste it here. There we go. The title of the header has become a little bit more pronounced, and this is exactly what we want. Good. So what do we need to do right now? Let's just dive into the input, but in doing that we'll do the input field and the submit button in the next video. So see you over